வணக்கம். என் பேர் Olga Flint. இன்னைக்கு நான் என்கல்பாரி பேசுகிறேன். Hi everyone, my name is Olga Flint and today I'm going to be talking about numbers in Tamil. As you will know from my previous posts, we started to learn Tamil with my kid quite some time ago, but because of lockdown, we couldn't progress with that, and we had to do homeschooling with it. We actually did quite a good job using just a school book and learning Tamil alphabet and learning how to read small Tamil words and how to write Tamil. But right now, because we need extensive practice, we joined tuition, and right now we progressed quite a bit in writing, reading, and even speaking short, simple sentences. And today I would like to talk about numbers because it's one of the very important topics. It's our everyday life. Numbers are everywhere, your age, how much something costs, address, how big is something, how long is the distance. You will need to know by understanding and speaking numbers, right? And contrarily to thinking, I cannot like put it anyway better, or I would say impression that when you come to India, everybody speaks English very well. I have to tell you that it is not true. And if you go to local market or you will go in a bus stop, you will find people who speak English well, but it is not very common, like many people will tell you online when you read review about coming to India. In tourist spots, yes. But if you come here for long-term work, and I'm not talking about a term of 4 years or 5 years, talking about people who come here for 11 or 20 years to work, and I know some people like that. Or if you come here with family, like you get married to Tamilian and you come here to settle, you will need to know Tamil to have a better, more fulfilling, happier life. And especially it is important when your kids will go to school, and in schools they learn Tamil, and you'll have to pass, I think, one of the government exams for this language. You have to help your child, and you cannot be detached not knowing what he or she is learning, right? So it's difficult. It's not common. You cannot learn it as easily. Like, for example, if you know English language, it's easier to learn French, Spanish, because the roots of words are quite similar in many cases. Tamil, coming from Slavic language or Latin language, based language, is very difficult. I guarantee you that. But if you learn from my previous post, you learn alphabet, you put an effort, and you will learn how to read small words with dictionaries for children that have pictures, and you will practice with your family or friends who speak Tamil, you will get there. And this is the posts I'm doing so to make it easier for you to start those first steps to get involved into practicing Tamil. If you're going for tuition, it will be easier for you, and to communicate with your teachers at school and with your kids when they learn it and help them. So let's get involved at learning numbers in Tamil. Like in any language, do not just go and learn numbers from 1 to 10. This is not very practical. This doesn't add much value to the learning, and you need to practice numbers like 20 and above, 100 something, because these are the things that you will face in the market. How much it costs? 200 rupees. How much this costs? 142 rupees. How much is the ride? 250. Yes, in many cases you will find it in English, but I faced when my taxi drivers or auto drivers didn't understand English at all. So get ready for that and prepare yourself. I faced that I had to tell my address in Tamil and say number of the house, etc. Because that's how it is. When you start living here, it's absolutely different. Many people don't understand English, and there's nothing you can do about it. And let's say you learn 1 to 20, and then you practice that before we move into the practice, and I'll post several short, simple exercises for you with this video. And if you use my page and if you use materials on my page, please refer those pages because it's just a simple politeness. So before we move on, there are two ways to get involved in learning numbers in Tamil. First way is how it is written, right? And you will find written onre, irnde, munre, nanke, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And there's some numbers, there's no difference in how they're written and how they're pronounced. Some numbers, there's difference on how they're written and how people pronounce them. The example from English I can say when I was studying in the United States and Nebraska, let's say when I met people somewhere in Connecticut, they will say 20. But when I met people in Nebraska, they'll say 20. So this is similar difference in Tamil. They're written one way and you pronounce them differently, like onre, one, you pronounce una, irnde, rende, munre, mune, nanke, you pronounce nale, and 5 you pronounce, I think it's pronounced in Tamil, aind, and you pronounce it anji. Many people pronounce it anji. So it goes like that, and there are a couple of also details to learn that, for example, 20, if you learn the correct root, the pure Tamil, how it's written, you will know easier how the higher order numbers are built. For example, irnde is 2, right? And 20 is irpat. So you would know that from irnde, this ir comes to that combination, to the part of the word of 20. So it's good to know both ways, how people pronounce and how it is written correctly in the dictionary. Now, like with many other languages, in Tamil, there are a couple of numbers that are not pronounced in the same order how other numbers are built. Like, for example, when you build above 10, you say pati una, but paniranda, and then you continue pati muna, etc. And the same way with 90. When you reach the 90, you don't say unpada, onpade pate, because 9 is onpade, and you don't say onpade pate, you say tunuro. This is just a special feature of this language. I do not know how that is formed. I'm not linguist, but these are details that you have to pay attention to when you learn numbers and then practice them. So how do you practice them? What I do, with the exception of the tuition where we go, they provide material, right? I just take this simple books, the exercise books, mathematic exercise books, and just read these numbers in Tamil. And it helps a lot because your brain has to get used to the articulation, new articulation with your mouth muscles. And another thing that I found, I showed this book already in previous class, this book, okay? So this book has different words that you practice to write, but additionally, when you go to tuition, ask them to translate these words. These are the first vocabulary that you can acquire. They have 2-letter words, 3-letter words, 4-letter words, and there are days of the week, vegetables, again, some numbers, some common words. And this is the things that are necessary for you and for your kid to know slowly, page by page. What I recommend is not just simply reading them and writing, memorizing, but try to go and use Google Translate and incorporate them in short sentences. Then you will better understand the build-up of the language. And for this exercise, I put for you some common questions with numbers that you would answer, like how old are you, how much it costs, how long is the distance. And this will try to make you familiar with this word. Like, for example, how much is yevlave? And there are other words that people use, but most of the time people use yevlave. And you will start hearing this. When you start practicing, you'll start hearing these words, and it will enhance your practice. So with this, I wrap up this video, and I hope to post more to build up on this topics and different topics. Next one, I think I will be posting about, what's your name, and etc. about introductions. And I really hope that my material will help to those who come here who do not know Tamil and don't know where to start. All the best. And if you have any questions, just write a comment or send me a message on Facebook. And if I can, I will help you. Bye, guys.